AFTV, Lee, you're looking for your programme. Listen, at no point you're looking for the programme, mate. It feels like a defeat, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels like a defeat. Weren't good enough today. Weren't good enough from the start. I've got to say, Tottenham deserve what they got today, a point, and I'm more disappointed because, I felt we should have made a statement today, but again, another poor performance, I have to say that.
Yeah, in the lead twice, Lee. And what will really disappoint the manager is that the goals that we gave away. I mean, the first one...
Maybe it's not the goalkeeper then, is it? Maybe it's not the goalkeeper.
No.
Well,
maybe it's not.
Well, what did you make of the first goal? Because I don't know, I've got to look back at it, right? I've not seen it back yet, but it felt to me like Raya played the ball out into trouble, and then it came straight back at us. I don't know.
I don't know about that, but what it looked to me was that when Maddison got round the back, and all of our three in the middle just switched off, thinking it was going to go out. And they switched off. So I'm not going to go on that. The second one, Ray made a fantastic save for just before that, and then he put punches onto his bar, and we end up getting caught out from that, what I mean. So I don't know, But listen, if you're dropping someone like Ramsdale, fair enough. That's the first real test that he's had. I didn't see anything today what I hadn't seen from Ramsdale, because you say about his kicking and everything there, I see it go more out into touch, more out of place than what I've seen from Ramsdale. Listen, he made a fantastic save, but listen, he's ruthless, Arteta, isn't he? Shame he ain't ruthless up front. Shame he ain't ruthless up front, because, not only have we lost Martinelli, not only have we lost Trossard, we lost our other centre forward in Jesus, because he put him out wide left today, a ridiculous decision. I said it in the first place, a ridiculous decision. We lost our... It's no coincidence, Robbie, that we've had one good game this season, PSV, when Jesus was down the middle. You have a look at every other game, we've not played that well, and today I didn't think we looked like really scoring too many times. Listen, Jesus missed an absolute sitter.
I was just about to say
sitter today and at 1-0. That was a key decision. Rob Maddison, got to punish him. They rob Jorginho and we get punished. You know what I mean? So it's not only like making mistakes at the back, we're not as ruthless as we should be up front as well. We ended that game, Robbie, with a Carabao Cup front line, Nelson, Smith Rowe, and Eddie, and
injuries are piling up.
Injuries are piling up. People have criticised. I've heard a lot of people criticising Jorginho. Yeah, he hasn't had a lot of minutes so far this season. But we've got no Party, we've got no Declan Rice through injury, and then we're bringing on Jorginho, third choice. We're playing third choice players up front now. When you look at it, because obviously Martinelli and Trossard are out. Injuries are mounting up. It's no coincidence. I've said it before and I say it again. It's no coincidence. Chelsea, Liverpool, and Tottenham are all in the Champions League last season. They're not in it this season. It takes its toll.
Do you think? I was going to say, do you think we looked a bit leggy at the end there? Because
listen, well, yes, we did look a little bit leggy, but so did they. They did. They made changes at the end of it with Maddison and Song, and actually went more of a defensive block, to protect what they had. But they were looking very, very dangerous. So listen, it's always a physical hard game today, and on the back end of what we've done in midweek was tough. But I wasn't convinced. I looked at that game today, missed opportunities. You know what I mean? We didn't play well. Listen, you can turn around and say that, give credit to them that they didn't make us play well. I thought Odegaard looked silly. I think Julian made a great point when he said that he got booked earlier on for stupidity, so he can't make tackles. Then you've got Eddie doing the same thing, and then he can't press as much as he should do. And one of the biggest disappointments for me, Robbie, today is there's a lot of talk about their left back today. He's booked after 10 minutes, and then we never where was right? Let's feed Saka all the time. Let's feed it and make him commit.
Absolutely.
We never done that once in the game today. I've got to say today, the atmosphere today wasn't as great. You know what I mean? I just said it just now, you know what I mean? I don't know what is the matter with the Emirates at the moment. It was fantastic. It was fantastic on
during the week.
On the week, but today it wasn't quite as good. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? When you look at Arsenal Spurs games, they're fantastic normally for atmosphere, but I don't know what that was. Look, making no excuses today. I didn't think we played well enough today to win that game, and you can say that now against Fulham, and you can say that against Spurs now. That's 4 points dropped at home. and you know, now we take on Man City, probably with a couple of our players being out, and that's going to be difficult to take.
That's a game now, the perfect game to win, to try and bounce back, isn't it?
Yeah, and it is. And every time we play them, they're a great side. But I want to play Man City with our best players, like we did in the Community Shield, when it don't really matter so much. But like now you're going to be without Martinelli because he's already been pulled out of the Brazil squad. You're going to be without Thomas Partey, and now you're going to be without Declan Rice. Now Declan Rice has had that calf injury, like we know from when he was in America, you know. So thank you, Gareth Southgate, for playing him in a poxy friendly for 90 minutes. When people go on to me why I don't like England, that's exactly the reason why I don't. Russ made a great point to me earlier on. My mate Russ said, England do not pay any of the wages for Saka, and they don't pay it for Declan Rice. So why is he playing 90 minutes in a friendly? You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's cost us today. Like, you know, once he went off, you know, like
they got control in the midfield.
They got control in the midfield. They did get control in the midfield.
Yeah. Once he went off.
Once he went off, they had control in the midfield, and the standard of the midfield drops. And that ain't a knock at Jorginho, and it's certainly not a knock at Eddie when he's playing up with Jesus. Like, you know what I mean? The difference between Jesus and Eddie up front was PSV today and Tottenham today, and remember and watch it, like, you know what I mean. But in saying that, our defending, you know what I mean, I've got to say, like, Saliba was fantastic today. A little bit sloppy with a couple of passes, but we'll let him off for that. You cannot concede silly goal. Tottenham are a decent side. I'm going to say that now. I don't like to say it. They're a decent side, right? But we're giving them goals. We are giving them goals, you know what I mean? Like, you know, they'll probably turn around and say, oh, we done the same. But we're at home. You cannot continue to keep giving away goals. And something has got to be done about it, Robbie, like, because it's been going on for a year and a half now. Like, Super Mikel, they keep telling me, will suit and get this sorted out, sorry, like, you know what I mean? I've had a beer. Get them sorted out, like, you know what I mean? Because I tell you what, like, honestly, that was hard work today. I don't know about you, Robbie, but I didn't enjoy that game whatsoever because there was passing that was off. We never really played that well. You know, you want to come into these games with us firing on all cylinders and playing football. Today, that was a hard watch. A very, very hard watch, and at the end of it, you know, I'll be honest with you, 5 minutes from the end, I'm saying I'll take a point, and I'm disappointed that I'm saying that because that's how it was, and that's how it transformed at the end.